growing up all my life, I was a big fan of the show Emergency, Chips Patrol, the 80s version. And it was just something that I wanted to do all my life, was be a fireman or a police officer. So when the opportunity came available back when I moved to Cleveland County to join the volunteer, I did. I seen the ad in the paper and I thought, let me go try that. And then from there, I moved to the sheriff's office. I was a member with the Little Axe Fire Department out east in the New Wall area of Cleveland County. One day, watching a burglary in progress as a volunteer firefighter, I pursued the suspect while talking to dispatch on the phone, and when the deputies caught up to us and got the bad guy, it was that time a few of those guys convinced me I should probably join the sheriff's office. I was doing what they thought I should be doing. I started with the sheriff's office in 2005. When I started originally, I started out in the jail. I worked in the jail a short time, then got transferred to patrol. And then from patrol, I worked there. It seems like fairly quickly from patrol, I immediately made supervisor. We knew we had some missions and visions and values all along. We never spoke of them. We never talked about it. We never shared that role. Gibson has brought it out in the open and encourages everyone not only to talk about it, but to enforce it. But I grew up very poor. My mother raised 4 children. I was one of the 4. I was the oldest. I can remember pretty well eating a lot of bologna sandwiches a lot of times, going to school because we knew we were going to get breakfast and lunch. And then I made a decision early on when I was young, that I was not going to live like this when I was able to do for myself. So growing up, going through school, I already had it embedded in me that I wanted more. I'm gonna miss it a bunch because I do what I do. It's funny, when I had a meeting with the sheriff, we talked about that very thing, about when he mentioned that maybe I could consider staying on as a reserve and not just retire and leave the place completely. And my thought was originally well, I'm gonna just leave and I'll wait and see if it's still eating at me, need to be in the agency, then maybe come back. And he says, no, you're probably ought to stay now, because I know you enough now at this time that if something happens, you're going to show up, and it'd be better if you're working for us and show up than showing up as a regular citizen trying to get in the middle of something. I don't think it's ever going to leave my system of doing things that needs to be done to help the county out, or the citizens of Cleveland County.